Another great plugin for XD is Frontify. It's a brand management platform where you can link your always up-to-date digital brand assets in Frontify directly into Adobe XD for seamless access to colors, type, and everything else. Now, the idea is to have a brand created in Frontify and add some content to the brand, like you see here. That way you can pull this content into XD to use as assets. Let's take a look at how this works in XD. So in XD, with a project you're working on open, you can show the plugins panel by clicking the icon down here. Now to install the plugin, click the plus to open the plugin window here. Select Browse and type Frontify. Press Return or Enter. When it shows up in the list, click to install it. Okay, with it installed, you can close this window and you can click the plugin in the panel. Like I said before, you need to create a free account or an account, which I've already done on the Frontify site. So back on the Frontify site, after you've created what's called your brand and you've added some content to it, you're going to copy the URL here into XD. So I'll copy this URL and go back over to XD and paste it in here. By clicking Get Started, you're going to create a connection here between Frontify and XD. In your browser, after verifying the connection, you're going to see the dashboard for your account with that brand you created, or you could create one now. Now back in XD, click Ready to authenticate. Now you can choose the brand you want to pull the brand content from. There could be a bunch. I've only got one listed currently. Once you do that, you can see the categories here that show the colors, textiles, assets, and more. For the assets like icons and images, you can begin to use those within your document right away by clicking, in the case of an icon, to copy it, and then pasting out in your document. As far as colors and brand typography, if they're in your Frontify brand, you can add those to your Assets panel within XD. To do that, show the Colors category and click Add All to Assets down here. Now any colors and type found in the brand will be added to the Assets panel for this document. Switching over to the Assets panel, you can see the brand assets are now showing. I'll switch back over to the website and show the Frontify brand. If you make a change to something in Frontify, let's say I go to the colors here, and I make a change to one of the colors, for instance. Back in XD, the color will update here in the Plugins panel, but not in the Assets panel. To use that new color, you would add it to the Assets again. And the color, for example, would be copied into the Assets panel with the same name, but the updated color. There are several ways to work with the Frontify plugin, and it's just one of the many plugins that can help you manage and extend your design system.